Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Saritha and today I'm going to be giving my personal advice about moving on from a relationship. I am telling you this from experience. I've been through it before, and so these are some things that just happened to help me. So let's get into the video. So the first thing that you want to do to start the healing process is to accept that it's over. A lot of times women can still be in a relationship in their head and still kind of think about like, oh, well, maybe in the future we'll be together or maybe this will happen. If you've decided to move on from this person and you've analyzed why you're moving on, that's important too. Like, just think about the reason that you're moving on. Look at the benefit of why moving on is going to help you grow. It's going to help you in whatever the situation was. Obviously, you moved on because maybe this person was toxic. Maybe you're not in a great space in your life where you feel like you're ready for a relationship, or you may be going through a season right now. Like, just really think about the reason why you're leaving. Understand that this reason is valid and that this is the truth and that you need to move forward, and you can move forward that way. So that really helps when you just really put it into perspective about why you're leaving. Is this decision going to benefit you? Is this the right decision? Why is it the right decision? And after you have come to the conclusion that it is the right decision, that's when you need to start the healing process and just move on, okay? And so once you come to this conclusion, this is the hardest part. One of the hardest parts about leaving a relationship or ending a relationship is talking about it or just being embarrassed about the fact that you guys have broken up. So I would strongly advise you to stop talking about it to everybody. The less you talk about it, the quicker that you'll be able to heal. Now, I'm not saying that once you break up with this person not to talk to anybody, because you're gonna need somebody to talk to. Because if this is like the first time this has happened to you, or if this was like a very serious relationship, or maybe you were engaged, or maybe you were married and you broke up, like, it's important to have a community of people to talk to. It's important to have someone to talk to who is sound and like somebody who is more spiritually mature than you, or just mature than you if you don't believe in God or something, like, to help you through this process. So I would personally recommend a therapist. I would recommend a life coach. I would recommend just someone who is more spiritually mature than you, so that you can talk to somebody who has either been in that place or who knows a good way for you to move on from that situation, who can give you sound advice, who can give you advice to help you heal and grow and just move on. But you don't want to keep talking to people who may be at the same level as you mentally, who are not going to like really help you with growth, or just going to add fuel to the fire by talking about the person too. Yeah, I been knew he wasn't the one. I been knew, like, you don't want to really talk to people like that. You want to talk to people who are going to actually help you like get over it, not just continue to harp on and just dwell in what happened or what the person did. It's only going to make you more angry. It's only going to make you cry even more and be more depressed. So just stop talking about it. Get it out, but stop talking about it so much, okay? And that just brings me to my next point. Don't hold it in. Cry. Let it out. Get all of your emotions out. Talk to whoever you need to talk to get this out of your system. Now, what you don't want to do, I should probably make a video about that, because, it's a lot that you shouldn't do when you leave your ex. A lot of people try to go to distractions, get another person. That's just not, that's not the way to go, okay? So get it out, sis. Like, cry about it. Do what you need to do in a healthy way, okay, to get these emotions out of you. Just feel everything that you need to feel and just let it go. It's going to be a process. It's not going to be overnight, but you have to learn and consistently remind yourself that you are letting this go. This is complete. This is done. This season of your life is over. God is going to bless you with somebody better. God is going to bless you to get to know yourself better, so that the next relationship could be more successful. Like, you have to really let it go, okay? Now, with this process, the thing that you're going to have to do, again, is accept the truth. Accept it for what it is. Accept the fact that you're moving on. Accept the fact that it's actually over. And one of the things that helped me But when I read this though, I broke down, but it was like I unlocked some type of freedom within. I was in tears for hours and hours, and thank God that I had my sister that go to my church by my side through the process. Like, if it wasn't for her, well, God using her, I don't know if I would have been able to make it. Like, I was so depressed. I wasn't eating. I lost so much weight, guys. Dang, I wish I could find a picture of like how small I was. I think I had went down to like 130 pounds or something, because I literally could not eat. I couldn't do anything. This was like the worst experience I ever felt, I think. So the lady who was talking to me and helping me, giving me advice, just helping me get through this process, she introduced me to a verse in the Bible that I wasn't familiar with at the time. It was Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 8. The verse where it talks about there's a time for everything, and when I say she made me, it was crazy. Yeah, it had to be God. It had to be God. She asked me, she said, read this out loud to me. Y'all, when I started to read that out loud, my voice was trembling. Tears were just streaming down my face. And I felt a sense of freedom at the same time. I was upset, I was angry, I was frustrated, I was sad. But I felt like as I was reading this is when the process of letting go truly started for me. So I would strongly advise you to really like get in the word, surround yourself with a spiritual community who can like help you through that process and who can point you to things and verses in the Bible that are the truth. One thing that the lady who was helping me, she kept asking me, what is the truth? What is the truth? And when she would ask me that would help me heal. That would help me like gather my mind back to focus on what is at hand and not this fantasy world, or not like being upset that the idea of what I wanted is now gone. The reality is this was unhealthy for you. The idea of being married, the idea of being in a relationship is what you are upset about, not about this person, because this person was not right for you. And this is why. Here is the truth. So when you think about that and you really focus in on the reasons why you're not with this person, you start to see that it's less about the person and more about some healing that you need to do within. More so about a root issue, which for me was abandonment, that you need to really focus on and heal from within and work on yourself and not think about a partner. There are so many people who can't even be alone, who don't know how to be with themselves, who don't know how to be single, who literally need someone to be with to feel complete. You should be whole as yourself, as one person. No one should complete you. They can add to you, but not complete you. That means you are never whole without another person, which is very unhealthy, y'all. Seriously, like it's unhealthy. You need to feel whole with yourself, and you need to feel complete with God. Nobody should be able to complete you in that type of way, okay? God should be that source. And so the last thing that I would recommend is to just grow spiritually. I know throughout the video I kind of hinted at that, but I would be lying to y'all if I said that just me moving on was by my own will or my own ability. It really wasn't. If it wasn't for the community I surrounded myself with, I became desperate for the word. Like, I sought out other things in this journey, in this process, and they did not work for me. I was frustrated with those things and they just didn't work. Other guys, like, it just didn't work for me. I was just frustrated. So when I started to get in the word and when I started to surround myself with people who were spiritually more mature than me, I felt like that was filling that void that I had. I felt like that was making me feel better. And it was the sound advice. It was like motivational things like, y'all, I watched Joyce Meyer, like The Battlefield of the Mind. That helped me a lot. I watched, as y'all know, all Tony Gasson's videos. Like, he helped me. He's a life coach, you know. Joyce Meyer, she's a spiritual advisor. She's someone who you know, who loves God and who, you know, can give you sound advice. I read a lot of self-help books. Books that help with your, you know, growth and with your spiritual growth and with just your growth as a person and why it's important to tune into you. So yeah, self-help books, you know, I can, you know, link some down below. Just comment if that's something that you want me to do a video on, or if you just want me to, you know, let you know. I can tell you all the self-help books that help me in that process. I can give you Bible verses that help me through that process. But like, seriously, guys, like, I think that it's very important to just feed yourself of positive things and spiritual things, and just things that are going to help you move forward in this process, that's going to help you while you're in this season. You want to get out. You want to get out the house a little more. Go to events or different things that are going to be uplifting to you. Be around uplifting people. Do not surround yourself with people who are draining or who are going to continue to talk about this person. I had to kind of cut people off because when they would talk to me, they're telling me about what this person is doing. I don't want to hear that. That's not helping me, you know, so I had to remove myself from those people. That may be something that you need to do if you can't handle that. It's something I had to do. And I wasn't able to grow and heal while those people were around me, or while I was still communicating with those people. And if people, you know, who knew the other person can't respect that, then I don't really think they really have your best interest at heart, and you may need to reevaluate the friendship that you have with that person. So that helps as well. And another piece of advice, guys, you need to unfollow them on social media, and you need to block them if it's that severe to the point where you can't stand to see them or see anything about them, to protect yourself, you know. And now on Facebook, you have this thing where you can like snooze somebody for 30 days, or, you know, just snooze somebody. If you don't want to block somebody to offend them, snooze them. But if it's actually like the ex, yes, please remove them from all your social media platforms. Stop going to your friend and looking on their social media or asking them what's on their social media. Like, really let go. You're not going to be able to heal the way you need to if you're still looking at this person, if you're still thinking about this person, if you're still attached. You have to remove this attachment. You have to get out of the habit of, you know, looking at them and looking to see what they're doing, being concerned about what they're doing. It's hard, but you got to do it if you want to heal, y'all. If you want to heal, you can't be looking at their social media, like borderline stalking them. Like, don't, no. You have to let it go. Remove them from your life. Remove them from your mind. Remove them from your mouth. Like, stop talking about them. Let it go. Let it go. All right, y'all, so that's all the advice I have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them below. And if you think that this video could be helpful to somebody in this particular situation, please feel free to share it. And if you're not already a part of the Loyal Maverick family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I got more content coming for you. I have so many things I've been through, and I would love to share my advice to be of some type of assistance, to add to your life, and to just help you in this journey. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.